Witch House is one of the most unique and sound-specific genres to ever come out of the underground. The tempo, reverbs, pitch shifted, everything, it's not just an aesthetic, everything serves a purpose in the production. And once you understand why the sound works, you can actually build the production from scratch yourself, and that's exactly what we did. We built the kit that you saw in the title exactly because Witch House is actually hard to produce without the right sound. The whole genre is a blend of very specific inspirations: chopped and screwed music, dark wave, industrial, early 2000s. And when you look for the sounds that will work in this space, it's genuinely hard to find the right material in most commercial sound packs. And most samples or presets just really don't cut it for this genre. You need specific drums, specific synths, specific textures, everything needs to sound like it's chopped and screwed, dark and witch housey. So yeah, standard trap kits, they are too clean, too bright, too fast. Dark wave presets, not electronic enough and not dark enough. Witch House has its own sound palette, so we went back to the source material: Salem, White Ring, Crystal Castles, Crimes, Sidewalks and Skeletons, Pastel Ghosts, and we basically reverse engineered the way they create their sounds and their production. The result is Witch House multikit. You can get the full version or a free demo if you're not sure from the first link in the description. And right now I'm gonna show you how you can build a Witch House beats with the kit. This kit basically is a bundle containing 12 kits inside. We have a drum kit, we have mixer presets for FL Studio, we have full loop kit and stems for every loop, looperator preset kit, MIDI kit, tons of one-shots in the specific Witch House style, full phrase folder for when you need inspiration for your melodies, Portal preset bank, RC20 preset bank, over 140 Serum 2 presets with one-shots exported for each preset, and a full Shaperbox 3 preset bundle. And this is the beat. As you can see, it's not very complicated. I went for kinda Crimes or Salem inspired sounds because that's what I like the most in Witch House, but probably in the next video we're gonna break down different Witch House styles as well. But yeah, I believe the first thing I did for this beat is this melody, those keys. This is how they sound. And this preset is very heavily inspired by Sidewalks and Skeletons. As you can see, it's that simple, but it just works. It's very noisy, distorted, and we have this custom wavetable here based on the sine wave. And that's the foundation of this beat. To the keys, I added this bass. And the bass is just a pretty simple distorted Reese bass that you can often hear in Salem production, Crimes productions, and just a lot of various Witch House artists. Reese bass is like a signature sound of this genre. Another element, you're gonna love this because this is another signature Witch House sound, is this distorted saw lead. So this is the preset, it's just a saw wave with distortion on it, a lot of noise and reverbs. And this is the melody, this is how it sounds. The last element of the melody that I've done is this arp. This is how it sounds on its own. This preset is a little bit more complicated, but I would say it's inspired by Crystal Castles because you can hear a lot of arps in their production. And the last element of the melody is this phrase made by More Calcium, just to kind of fill out the verses. This is how it sounds. And that's basically all the melodic elements. Obviously all Serum presets come from the Witch House bundle, first link in the description. And now let's break down the drums. So first I'm just gonna play you the full drum loop. So as well as the melody, the drums are also heavily inspired by Crimes or Salem. We have this chopped and screwed kind of Memphis inspired trap drums with a lot of reverb and distortion on everything because that's what you need to do for Witch House. Those were all the elements I used to make the beat. Now, as you can see, I didn't do much for mixing because all presets are already mixed in Serum and they have the witch house characteristics. They're all pre-mixed, so you can basically just choose a preset, make a melody, and it's gonna sound good in your project. As well as the drums. Drums are processed, compressed, and mixed, so you can be sure that you have the right sounds for the genre. And as far as the mixing goes, I basically just added some saturation to the master, I added a little bit of delay to the crash, and I added some sidechain to the melody so it doesn't clash with the kick. And that's basically it. As you can see, the kit is just massive. You have all the sounds you may ever need for witch house. So if you like this beat, check out the first link in the description, either download a demo or get the full bundle. Honestly, it's probably one of the biggest and best kits we've released so far as Skeleton, so if you make witch house, you should really check it out. And that would be everything for this video. Thank you for tapping in. We're gonna listen to the full beat in a minute, and I'm just gonna see you in the next one.